has had a recent death about, let's see, a few days, since last Friday. Um, Suicide is not a good thing to deal with in a family. Um, my husband recently lost his cousin, which is my cousin-in-law, due concerning suicide. Um, he had committed suicide this past Friday, on the 16th. Me and my husband did not know this until yesterday. And it sucks. Me and my husband not sure what caused him to kill himself, per se. Like, concerning either if he hung himself or stabbed himself to death or something, But suicide is not a funny thing to even laugh about or anything. Um, Suicide is basically a serious thing that people go through, I guess. On the other hand, like, my cousin-in-law, I guess was depressed or like severely depressed concerning my mother-in-law passing away 18 years ago, which I would, excuse me, which I wish I was, there, but I wasn't. And, but if you know anybody like that's suicidal, like if it's a friend or family member, please help them out as much as you can so they don't uh try and kill themselves or something. Help them, like, get the help they need. Like, check them into the hospital. Like, take them to like a psychiatrist or therapist or something whenever or even talk to them yourself if they are having a suicidal thought. I know this is like a touchy subject for most people, um, but like, my cousin-in-law was 38 years old, not that much older than me, and my husband. Um, and right now, like, me and my husband need like all the praise we need for the replay viewers. If please notify, like, authority, once possible, any chance possible, if somebody you know is suicidal. If they have the suicidal thoughts, please help them get help if necessary. But, you know, to my viewers, replay viewers, I recommend to help people out when they're feeling down, depressed, suicidal, the best you can, because who wants to be like a person to find the body, you know, hanging there if they hung themselves or shoot themselves in the head or stop them, or what I'm trying to say is, like, if they stop them, like, if they stab themselves or something. um if you find somebody's body if you think if they were suicidal, if they shot themselves, then if you find a body laying somewhere, then please call 911 immediately. Because, even like when things are going bad for them, get them help the best you can. Like I'm saying, um, depression is not a good thing to deal with either. It sucks. It's kind of like suicidal thoughts and depression kind of go hand in hand in a way. Um, if you experience depression, you know, like it's always good to talk to a therapist or a friend or somebody you can trust. If you know what I mean, cover that person. you know, um, uh, like having depression does affect your life in a way that no one else thinks it can. But if you're not going through depression like somebody has who lost a family member or friend, um, or even anxiety, let's put that way. Kind of get that one out there too. Even PTSD is another thing. For people who have PTSD, concerning coming back for more or experiencing somebody um, dying right in front of you or something, that can also make you have suicidal thoughts, which kind of does suck. Hey, how's it going? Um, I just hate seeing people wanting to kill themselves in any type of way. Like, no matter if it's hanging themselves, stabbing themselves, you know, taking a gun to their head, shooting themselves in the head, um, you know, if you witness this suicide in front of you or somebody attempting it, please call authorities. I think with this suicide, and my husband's family is like the first one that ever kind of hit the family. I guess for me, my husband, his whole family, pretty much. Um, my his my husband's mother actually got hit by a car when he was like 13, and um, and that caused him to have PTSD. And she died within like 5 minutes or less. Um, but I'm sure there's people who are suicidal out there and don't know where to turn to. But make sure you help them, guide them to where they need to go to get help. If they turn to you for help, hey, help them out. If they say, hey, I need help, can you please help me get to where I need to go? Like, hey, yeah, sure, let's get going. suicide is no joke at all. Most people think bullies, even there's even teenagers killing themselves because they get bullied in school, and like in school or like online, like by cyber bullies. Um, People tell cyber bullies and bullies in school tell them to kill themselves, and hey, you know, they do it anyway. So don't have to feel the pain of being bullied. There's another way kids, like teenagers, can commit suicide by bullies telling them to kill themselves. But I hate seeing that. Like I know it's everywhere in this world. Um, I wish there was a way to stop the bullies, the cyber bullies, whatever, with that one. But um, if it's other stuff concerning, like I said, PTSD, depression, that sort of thing, that can also cause someone to commit suicide. Uh, but if, if anyone has kids who have suicidal thoughts, please help them out. Or a family member, a friend, please help them with the help that they need, so they don't have to feel suicidal in any shape, way, or form. No matter if it's like, no matter if it's like, I don't like cyberbullying, bullying at school. If they had PTSD, help them out. If they feel suicidal, if they have depression, if they feel suicidal, please help. I wish I had a number, you know, to give out there, but I don't. I wish I did. Um, but that's all I gotta say for this kind of topic. But if I come up with more like information about suicide or something, I'll jump on it back on and say something about it. But till then, guys, later.